part is that we're going to start taking control. And like a lot of the chiefs have been saying and are currently working on and doing right now is that we're going to be creating our own education system. Our systems that work for our people. So our youth here, we work together, and we've been talking a lot about this act and a lot of the other acts that we are faced with, and we're not for that. We're getting back to our protocols, and we're very clear that this is not the direction for us, and we'll make the direction for our people. So we wish.
Thank you very much. I'll have a few more speakers. I'll ask Grand Chief Madabri, say a few words.
We've already passed a resolution in the Anishinaabe Nation outright rejecting the First Nation Education Act. But we've gone beyond that. We've also taken a process that we've been working on for the last 18, 19 years on developing an Anishinaabe education system to the final stage of going to our communities for ratification. We have developed an education authority. We've developed a local representation on how that will work in terms of regional councils. And we've had our educators, the frontline people, the experts in education develop this system. We don't need some bureaucrat in Ottawa who's never even been to our communities come and trying to tell us how to operate education services for our communities. The biggest problem we have in terms of engaging the federal government is they're refusing to resource our education properly. There's a disparity in the per capita rate between on-reserve and off-reserve schools. There's a cap on post-secondary funding, and we're saying we need to have ample resources to operate our own systems. The youth were very adamant when they told the Minister Valcourt that there was no way, shape, or form that they were going to accept this legislation. And I can say, the youth and the whole movement, social movement, and our parents, grandparents, aunties, and uncles, and the leadership are going to stand with each other, and we'll do what we have to implement our own jurisdiction on this issue. So I don't know why the government doesn't get it. Every time they try this crap for the last 150 years of ramming something down our throat, they inspire us and motivate us to resist even more. These experiments, I call them experiments. You'd think they had learned from the residential school. You'd think they had learned from what they call the cold water experiment, where they try to turn us into farmers. That we are not, have the same. We don't have the same world vision, as some bureaucrat in Ottawa, about what is best for our people. We live every day with our people. We know what's best for our people. So this is, we have the solutions, and we're not the only ones working on education systems that have been working and put a lot of years of effort into it. Individual communities and collectivities, in addition to the Anishinaabe Nation, are well advanced on advancing our own education system. So, and this is going on right across the country as well. So not just here in Ontario. So I think the government should be, well aware that they've got to stop this business. Just because they think they got a majority, they can bully people. Canadians should be experiencing that, know that themselves. They're getting bullied as well with this different types of legislation. So we're not the only ones getting bullied, but we're going to stand up for ourselves. We're not going to take this crap anymore. We got you.
Thank you very much. I'll have another speaker, Grand Chief White. We'll put you down for a treaty.
I'll be with Region Chief. I guess the